Sending this out all on the sending out all the notifications. Shout out to anybody who's in here watching and I'm not saying anything. The first, minute and a half, I always just take to just send out all the notifications real quick because sometimes they don't go out. So we make sure how to do that, or that we at least do that. Notify everybody who follows us on pretty much all the social medias because or tweet it out on Twitter. I send out notifications on Instagram and Facebook, and we post it on YouTube as well, just as like a regular post. So we try to keep everybody, I'm saying, notified at all times. You dig? Hey. All right, let me just do this. We're on the last one. Just putting it on, putting the link on the story on Facebook or Instagram. And we're lit. Now I'm about to pull back up the live chat. There we go. What up, Trey? What up, Liz? What's going down? Whole lot of gang-ish up in this bitch. Gang. All right. What up, Destiny? Hey, yeah, the notifications don't always go out, especially when I upload videos on the same days or on the days that we go live. Man, I don't know if y'all have had these Celsiuses. They're fire. I think between this kiwi guava and the peach one and watermelon, those three so far are probably my favorite. If you haven't had a Celsius, try you a Celsius today. Yay, dig what I'm saying. Get you some healthy energy today. They need to go ahead and sponsor your boy. I would drink this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? If I had a sponsorship, I would drink, not even would. I do drink these over pretty much every other energy drink at this point. They're like really good. I'm just saying. Y'all try this shit out. You won't be disappointed. Promise you. Anyways, you already know what time it is. We gotta give a big shout out to all the members of the channel real quick, and then we're gonna jump into these videos. We're gonna do some scary shit today. All right, we're gonna do ghost videos and scary videos and stories and shit like that because we've been doing a lot of police stuff, and Karen videos. So I figured, you know what? Let's do some scary stuff on this live. But let's just give a big shout out to all the members real quick so that we can go ahead and jump into this thing. You dig what I'm saying? So, Epic Service, Jamal, Keith, Christy Poe, Funny Farm, Manly, Misty Summers, Sniper, Trey 20, Driver Thoughts, Ryan Parks, Kara, Marie, Carrie, Mr. Pay It Forward, Happy Chick, Lynn Willow, Holla Girl, Taylor, Holla Boy, Marla, Diesel, Nick Fraser, Nick Fraser, Nick Fisher, Creatively Insane, Nicole, Aaron, Mama Dukes, Robin Lynn, Amy Jane Doe, Liz Nugget, My Hood Life, and Gary Willis. Gang. That's the gang right there. You dig what I'm saying? The rest of you guys are gang too, but these are the gang right here. If you want to get a personal shout out in all the videos, all the lives, just like these wonderful individuals that I just shouted out, please think about hitting that join button down below. It helps out the channel tremendously. You dig what I'm saying? It allows us to do a little bit more edgy content and adult style content, right? Because it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever use like Patreon or OnlyFans or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The join button kind of is like that because it allows us to be a little bit more edgy and do members only content. We still gotta abide by like community guidelines, but we could be a little bit more daring with the content because we're not necessarily worried about the video content making money, and because y'all are paying for it, you dig? So yeah. It's the kind of like the same thing, just on YouTube. But yeah, I love y'all. And let's jump into these videos. Make sure y'all spark up, dab up, vape up, moonshine it up, sweet tea it up, dude. I think I messed that all the way up. I did. I messed that up. Let's try that one more time. Let's rewind, okay? Spark up, dab up, vape up, dip up, moonshine it up, sweet tea it up. Do what you gotta do. Just go up. Maybe take a shot or 2 or 3, because a couple is for me. If you can't do none of that, open your mind, because ultimately, that's the only way to go up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Pimping. Hey, I think we got it out, right? I haven't said that in so long that I don't even know anymore. I'm pretty sure we said it right, though. I think so. I'm like 90%, 95% sure that we said it all and said it correctly. So, yeah. Anyways, man, we got this Sir Spooks video right here. I'm about to start rolling up. So yeah, y'all do what y'all gotta do, and we about to jump into this video, man. Let's get this started. Let's get this nice started. This is the first of the first. Bring it back, Turbo. You dig what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna say it one more time for you, real nice and smooth. You dig what I'm saying? Spark up, dab up, vip. Oh man, I messed it up. I messed that up all the way. I should have just left it alone. I should have left it alone. Now I gotta do it again. All right, we're gonna do it. Spark up, dab up, vape up, moonshine it up, sweet tea up. Do what you gotta do. Just go up. Maybe take a shot or 2 or 3, because a couple from you can't do none of that. Open up your mind, because ultimately that's the only way to go up. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, Pippin? Snaps. I don't know how I used to say it so fast back in the day. Man, I used to say that so fast. Anyways, if y'all want to hear me say that really fast and super clean, super duper clean, go watch one of them old videos from like a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? I used to say that, bam! I used to just spit it out like it was nothing. You know what I mean? What up, XYZ? Yeah, so let's go. Let's get into this. Let's make sure we all the way up and do what we do.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads.
Gang, facts. I'm subscribed to Sir Spooks. I got you gotta subscribe.
The following video was published to TikTok by username Diego Spicas and seems to showcase him filming a video down an apartment corridor at 5
crazy.
PM.
What I missed to pay it
For
forward?
the first few seconds of the video, all is eerily quiet before we hear Diego call something out, perhaps a name. He then quickly rushes to the door, and that's when this happens.
Amy?
Oh, this is that, bruh. This dude's videos are so creepy now. I don't even care. He need to just... He's haunted. Like, he's got demonic spirits of, like... I don't even know, bro. I don't even care anymore. He need to move out. He need to go away. He's gonna just come up missing one day because the ghosts are gonna get his ass.
This is definitely one of the most subtle yet chilling TikTok clips that I've seen in quite a long time. There's just something about simplistic clips like this one that always gives us goosebumps. To this day, this piece of footage has not gotten any answers so that Diego can rest assured that his house is not haunted.
Because he's
Let's just hope that he manages to get away from whatever might be haunting him.
There ain't no way to get away from none of that, bruh. He's haunted. He's the reason. His daughter...
Today's video is sponsored by Dave.
Alright, shout out to Dave. I don't even know what Dave is, but we ain't gonna figure that out. But shout out to Sir Spooks and his Dave sponsorship. We ain't sponsored, so we ain't watching that shit.
This next video was published to a TikTok account belonging to a user named Miscellaneous and was presumably filmed in Indonesia. In the video, we follow the uploader as he seemingly wanders around what appears to be an abandoned building of some sort late at night. Already a bad idea, especially seeing at how it appears that he's doing this creepy investigation all by himself. Throughout the course of the video, he shows us around the eerie area, which is enough to give you the chill.
Hold on, 1 second. Y'all know how that be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, I swear I did. Oh, yeah, look, right there. I found it. Crisis averted. All right, continue.
As he walks around the distraught area, we don't see anything overtly scary. That is, at least at first. Around the 25-second mark of the video, something extremely creepy happens. A strange, ghostly figure appears on the floor above him and proceeds to linger there throughout the remainder of the video.
Damn, hopefully you ain't sick,
Take a look and see.
Any longer, man.
Yuk, yang katanya ada sosok ibu terhebat. Innalillahi.
Why would you go to a place like this by yourself?
Allahu Akbar. Astagfirullahaladzim,
Look at
bau
that.
anjing.
There is no God that's about to
Goblok.
save you from these demons, bro.
Bau, ya Allah, Kang. Wah! Innalillahi naon, Wah.
Bro, they about to get you.
Bau, Wah. Gua nyium bau, Wah. Sumpah, Wah. Astagfirullahaladzim, Wah.
Nigga, that is
Di bawah ada
Jigsaw.
suara geblukan lagi.
They about to kidnap and torture your ass. Talking about wanna play a game. Like, no. I don't want to play no motherfucking games.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Who or what is this spirit, and what did it want with this TikTok user? Was it a friendly ghost, or was it one that was planning to harm someone? If the latter was the case, we can all breathe a collective sigh of relief that certain someone was not the uploader.
Bruh. That, you get what you get when you go fucking doing shit like that.
With the
Don't throw
release
no
of this
fit
year's
now.
Nope, it seems as though many people are getting back into the swing of things when it comes to investigating the existence of UFOs and alien life. One of the many people who have allegedly come into close contact with a UFO is the brother of this Reddit user named KiamH2230. KiamH says that when he first saw the footage, he was understandably pretty freaked out by it all. The Reddit user asked him for all the details, and his brother sent him the footage. Quote, I recorded this on my Sony Xperia 5 in East Kilbride, Scotland, on 10th of September 2022 at 8 p.m. There are two objects in the sky moving at a steady speed. They were not massive, I reckon about the size of a Jeep, maybe twice that size at most. Definitely smaller than a plane and a lot bigger than a drone. They had no lights, no wings, no windows, and no propellers.
God damn it, it sounds like you caught an
They
alien.
also were completely silent. The objects looked a lot bigger in real life. In the video, the objects appeared to be black, but in real life they had a similar color to a cloud. Not quite white, but not quite gray. They looked to have a sphere or tic-tac shape. They looked solid and metallic. They seemed to have some smoke coming out of them sometimes, but it was hard to know if it was just them
Isn't
moving
UFO
through
like a
clouds,
dirty word now?
causing an effect that looked
Isn't
like
like
smoke.
UFO?
In terms of
My bad. Isn't UFO like a derogatory word towards aliens? Shit, like aliens. Isn't like aliens like a derogatory word now? Was it like unidentified flying vehicles or what the fuck do they call it now? It's not UFO now. Isn't there like a technical term those those UFO alien hunter motherfuckers use now? I'm just asking. I swear I was reading some shit. It just popped in my brain. You know how that stoner shit be. You know what I'm saying? You just start thinking about some shit. You just cannot stop thinking about it. Like, I didn't give a fuck about what he was talking about for a second because I was just like, UFO. And when I said unidentified flying object, I was like, man, that might be derogatory towards aliens. You know what I'm saying? What if they don't want to be called UFOs? You know what I mean? What if they want to be, identified as something else? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to have a different identification these days and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I'm politically correct because, I don't want to be out here offending these aliens and shit and they want to come get me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have no problems with nobody in this world. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do what, do me, build my little business and shit, be a YouTuber and shit, talk my shit and smoke my weed and shit, you know what I mean? But I'm just asking, is what did they call it again? An unidentified aircraft? Nah, it can't be just that, bro. I'm just saying it, you know what I mean? Like it's got to be something else, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's got to be something else because like aircraft is like, that's like an earth term, you know what I mean? Like aircraft is earth terms, you know what I mean? Like I don't think that's what they call it, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just want to make sure that we just, you know what I mean, we properly addressing these, whatever they want to be called, you know what I mean? I don't even know, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, what do you call a fucking alien these days? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what if they got names like John? What if they just want to be called John? Like, what if that's their name, bro? You know what I mean? A bunch of Johns and shit running around this bitch. You know what I mean? What if some of these aliens are really motherfucking Karens? Like, what if the whole Karen situation and pandemic is like aliens, invading, people's brains and DNA and like, you know what I mean? Like the Karen situation has been like activated, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a call, like a beacon, fucking situation. I'm just saying, I don't know. My bad. I just went on a whole tangent. I've been smoking weed all day. You know what I'm saying? I just lit this blunt. I ain't even hit the blunt yet. You know what I mean? But I've been smoking weed all day. So, things just happen. My brain is just, it's out there. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's go.
They were flying about twice the height of a typical city building. definitely lower than a plane would travel in, end quote.
What up, Too Slow?
See that?
Yeah, they're gonna try some all
Is
sorts of
that?
shit.
There's two of them. Where's the other one?
See, Trey, you say that now. Look, Trey, you over here talking that shit. You say that now. You like, who cares? They're aliens. Like, pff, okay. That's like being like, who cares? You're black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's how that could be taken. You got to remember what time we in these days, bro. You got to remember the times that we in right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets accepted in this bitch, bro. Everybody got a voice in this motherfucker, bro. I'm just saying, the internet's a bitch these days. You know what I'm saying? You get canceled in a heartbeat. You better learn how to come correct. Shit.
Where's the other one? I don't know where the other one is. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Right. Just look at this one there.
What up, Mason? Hey, Trey, when the aliens come down and really make it known that they here, I'm just saying, they're going to come after people like you first. All the people who didn't care,
It's really low.
y'all the
It's
motherfuckers they don't try to
the height
probe
of
first,
a
okay?
building. It's not like in the sky.
I ain't never said I ain't cared, you know what I'm
What
saying?
in the name of hell? What is that? Right, so there's two. Where's this? I don't know where the second one's went. Right, I'm just going to focus on this one. There was two. Oh no, there's like. Where is it?
What the fuck is going on with these two little
By
dots
watching the
in
footage,
the sky?
the strange objects in the sky certainly don't appear to be anything of the ordinary.
They
appear
kind
to
of
be
look
something
like
much more
helicopters, but
fascinating.
then they
Of
don't.
course, we also have to put a lot of trust in the videographer here, because obviously we weren't
They
there
look
to see
like-
this video be filmed.
They look like
But I'm
helicopters,
curious,
but then
what
they
do
don't.
you make of this
You know
video?
what I mean?
Did this person end up filming legitimate proof of the existence of aliens? Were these two
I don't know.
objects
He
in the
got that- he
sky
got that
something much
old
less sinister? Be
Bullshit
sure to
ass
let me know
camera
your
footage.
thoughts
I
in
mean,
the comment section
it's hard
down
to
below.
tell. As soon as Buddy zoom in, it's like camera blows up into like a 1960s, you know, camera and shit. Look, it got like 3 pixels and shit. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
This next video comes to us from Japan, uploaded to TikTok by a user named CBluesM, and starts off with a bang. The footage shows the videographer
Make sure y'all follow
entering
me
a
on
room
all
with his
social
night
medias,
vision
too.
camera activated.
I've been uploading hella
What
reels.
initially appears to be a normal
So make
empty
sure y'all
room
go
will
run it
quickly
up
show
on
itself to
Facebook,
be anything but
Instagram.
normal.
All that shit. That guy mile high. Facebook might be
まだね、人いる人いる人いる。待って、黒い黒い。そこそこそこそこ、待って。待って、いる絶対いる絶対いる。映して。
Fuck was that, bro? There was hella somebody just in that room.
待って、黒い男。待って、人がいる。あいつじゃん。しゃべれるかいるかな。
This some fuckery here.
A strange ghost can be seen lingering in the corner of the room. As soon as the videographer notices this, he quickly panics and races out of the room, where he is met by a friend who accompanied him for the investigation. Amazingly, they manage to muster up the courage to enter the room once again, but this time they see that the creepy entity is no longer anywhere to be found,
Yeah, because
which
that shit was
strikes them as
cap.
odd. Who was this scary
Whole lot
figure
of
and what did it want?
caparoni.
To
That
this
shit
day,
was
nobody
scary.
knows the answer for sure, but we can only hope
Maybe
that
I'm
this
just too
TikTok
high to
user
get
doesn't
scared
venture
today.
back into this place to find out. Videos that we have of our kids are ones that we are always going to hold near and dear to our hearts. After all, it seems as if kids grow up in front of us within the blink of an eye. So
What
it's
up,
important
Robin
to make
Lynn?
sure you have the most
Gang,
memorable
gang.
moments of their life
We
captured
just
on
started.
film,
You good?
so you can
This
always
is the
go
first
back
video.
and reminisce.
Just finishing it up.
However, not every video of our young ones is going to be precious. Some will be looked upon with fear and unease, as evidenced by the following video published by TikTok user RosieB2326 on September 4th, 2022. The video in question starts off with a young girl walking around in the kitchen, simply going about her day. She can be seen carrying around a container of some sort before she eventually stops to talk to an unseen entity off screen. But that's not the creepiest part. About a second or two later, this can be seen happening.
Bruh, she is like terrified. It's like cat food or something. Oh, oh, oh! Bro!
Out of nowhere,
Hell
the
no.
container in the young girl's hands is seemingly
We gotta move. If I ever seen some shit like that, I tell you all the time. I'm not doing it. I'm moving the fuck out
of her grasp
immediately.
for a few moments
Hell no.
before she is able to get a good hold of it once again. But of course, this begs the question, who or what was tugging on the container? By watching the video, we can clearly see that there was nobody there that could have been tugging on the container. Amazingly, the young girl doesn't seem scared about what just happened at all.
Yeah, she
In
just took
fact,
her shit and
once she
walked off.
regains
She's a
her
little
grip on the
gangster baby
container,
shit.
she simply wanders off into a
That is,
different
you
room.
know what? We got kudos to old girl. She's a gangster. You know what I'm saying? She OG status right there. She said, "Give me my shit back, nigga. Fuck you trying to take my shit for? Get your own shit. This is my shit, nigga." Like, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, baby girl. But we moving the fuck out. You ain't got to worry about that shit no more. You just better not bring that
What
nigga
do you
with you.
think happened here? Did this young girl come into contact with a paranormal entity?
Hell yeah,
Was
she
she
did.
just goofing around?
No, that's,
Let me know what you
there's no
think
way
in the
that that was
comments
just a
below.
goof and shit. What up, Adam?
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Hell yeah, Robin, you gotta sometimes just hit the dust it off. You know what I'm saying? Hit the dust it off, dust your shoulder off, tell the motherfuckers to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? You just keep it pushing, shit. All right, nigga, fuck. Sometimes you just gotta cut motherfuckers off. Sometimes you gotta break down the bridge in the way you interact with somebody, and you know, allow yourself to grow as an individual, allow them to grow as an individual, and then maybe after the growth of you two individuals, you may be able to rebuild and connect in a new situation, a new light, and with new boundaries and new situations and understandings. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, sometimes it doesn't ever come full circle, and you know, sometimes you just cut motherfuckers off that you need to cut off. That's all there is to it. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, there was another one. I think it was Mr. Nightmare had another one. Yeah, this horrifying things happening, or that happened on movie sets. I saw this one earlier. I was contemplating starting the video.
This is a part 2 to the recent video I did of the scariest things to happen on horror movie sets. One of the movies on that list was The Conjuring, and coincidentally, the first movie on this list will be Annabelle, a movie that takes place in the same universe as The Conjuring. The first spin-off film was released in 2014 and was directed by John R. Leonetti, who claims to have experienced not one, but 2 supernatural occurrences while on set. The first case, he claimed to have seen 3 things.
That's one thing that, like, I would not want to be an actor, bro. Like, for like in a scary movies, like it'd be one thing to be an actor in like any other genre. I feel like I could do action movies, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do my own sound effects and shit, but I would do my own stunts, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing that, you know what I mean? I'll jump out through, you know, and I'm not about to, I'm gonna jump off a building or something. I don't know if I'm doing all that shit, but I'll jump through a window and shit, you know what I mean? Like first floor window and shit, you know what I mean? I'll do some stunts, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like a comedy, like, you know what I'm saying? Just laugh, tell some jokes, you know what I'm saying? Be funny, witty, you know what I mean? I could do that. Put me in a scary movie, goddammit, and I'm gonna be like for real scared. Like that's that shit. Like I would get for real scared. Like that's why I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, fuck that.
Drawn through dust on set multiple times, which is disturbing because the demonic doll the movie is named after has 3 fingers. The second came when they shot their first scene with the demon actor in all his makeup. They were filming in an old apartment building near Koreatown, Los Angeles, when the demon actor went up the elevator and headed to where the other actors were. But as he was walking down a hallway, a giant glass light fixture fell on an actor's head who was playing a janitor. To make matters even creepier, in the script, that same hallway is where the demon kills the janitor. And the creepy on-set occurrences of the Conjuring universe don't end there. Corin Hardy, who directed The Nun, says that during production, he saw two men in a room he was filming in at a castle in Romania. He assumed they were just crew members. After completing the take, he turned to the men, but they were gone. To make things freakier, they would have had to pass him to leave the room. The 1982 movie The Poltergeist is a movie that is rumored to have been cursed. It's believed that this curse started after Steven Spielberg and Tobe Hooper decided to use real skeletons during a scene where Jobeth Williams' character falls into a swimming pool filled with skeletons, which unbeknownst to the cast, the skeletons were actually real, since using real ones would be cheaper than buying fake ones at the time.
Did they just say using real corpses was cheaper than using fake ones? And they didn't tell me. Ah, damn. See, you see what I'm saying, bro? I would have. Oh my God. That's gross. That's gross. What up, Michael and Annie?
The majority of the fuel for the alleged curse stems from the deaths of multiple cast members. In total, 4 cast members died during and soon after the filming of the series. Carol Ann Freeling, the young protagonist of the trilogy, was played by Heather O'Rourke, and she was only 6 years old when the first Poltergeist film was released. Sadly, she was misdiagnosed with Crohn's disease in 1987, and the following year, she got sick again and was misdiagnosed with simply having the flu. But one day later, she collapsed and suffered a cardiac arrest. She died that day during an operation to correct a bowel obstruction. Dominique Dunn, who played the original older sister Dana Freeling, met an equally tragic and unforeseen fate. In November of 1982, Dominique's ex, John Sweeney, who she had recently cut ties with, showed up at her house pleading for her to take him back. When she refused, he grabbed her neck and choked her until she was unconscious, leaving her to die in her driveway. Sweeney was sentenced to a horrendously lenient 6.5 years in prison, and was released after only 3 years and 7 months.
Bruh, that was probably one of them bullshit ass situation or cases of crimes of passion or some stupid shit like that, bro.
Ian Beck played the evil preacher Cain from Poltergeist 2. In 1983, Julian had been diagnosed with stomach cancer, which took his life soon after he finished work on the second installment of the series. The same film was met with further tragedy after Will Sampson, who played Taylor the Native American shaman, died after undergoing a heart-lung transplant, which had a very slim survival rate. Poltergeist remains a movie with one of the highest amount of tragedies to hit its cast members.
Yeah, golly.
Heather O'Rourke was believed to have haunted the set of another movie, though, the 1990 film Ghost. Not as much a horror movie, just a movie about the afterlife, but some believe there may have been a real supernatural presence on set. The movie involved Paramount Studios' Stage 19, where the sitcom Happy Days was filmed, a sitcom that Heather starred in 12 episodes for. Workers from the stage have experienced inexplicable power outages and have heard laughter late at night. Laughter reminiscent of Heather.
Man, fuck that.
One night shift security guard who worked Stage 19 told about the paranormal activities that go on at the studio.
Nope.
The security guard claimed that almost every night he would hear running and laughing on the catwalk above the set, which is where Heather liked to play when she was on the set for Happy Days. The security guard also told that sometimes workers would see the little girl playing on the stage. When asked what they do when they see her, the security guard replied that they usually just tell her to leave and she runs off. On the set of Ghost was no different, as multiple crew members have claimed to hear the young girl running around in the catwalks above the stage and laughing. The Exorcist is undeniably one of the most well-known horror movies of all time, having become a household name. But lesser known is the fact that it's also notorious for having a supposedly haunted set. One of the eeriest examples is that the set of the McNeil's house caught fire. The Exorcist was faced with multiple production delays, but the first was by far the worst. The set for Regan's family home burned down in 1972 after a bird flew into the circuit box.
My bad.
The only part of the set that survived was the bedroom where the exorcisms would take place, with the chances of that being very slim. This set production of the movie back significantly and led to shooting taking over a year. After the incident, a real priest was called in to bless the set. During
That shit would be
filming, Ellen
fucking
Burstyn, who
nuts.
played the mother, Chris McNeil, suffered a spinal injury while being hoisted around on a harness. She claims to have been screaming to turn the cameras off and to stop pulling her, which was all dismissed or ignored. She was left on crutches for the rest of the production.
I had a rig around my midriff with a wire coming out the back, and the stuntman was pulling me too hard. I can get hurt. And Billy said, well, it has to look real. I said, I understand, but I'm telling you, I could get hurt. And the stuntman was standing there listening to this, and Billy said to him, okay, don't pull her so hard. But as I turned away, I felt them exchange a look. You see me hit and you see me reach for my back. I screamed in horrendous pain. Billy motioned to Owen to tilt the camera down on me.
The moment she fractured her lower spine was actually the footage that's in the movie, and the screams you hear in the movie are not acting, rather actual cries of pain. But the crew assumed she was only acting. But the real curse of the movie would be the deaths linked to the movie. They included Jack McGowran, who played the film director Burke Dennings. Ahead of the film's release, Jack tragically died from complications related to influenza. Vasiliki Maliaros, who played Father Damien Carra's mother, also passed away that same year before The Exorcist was released, reportedly dying of natural causes. Both of their characters in the movies also died. During the production, a number of the cast and crew, including Linda Blair, who played Regan, and Max von Sydow, who played Father Marin, also lost family members. And the son of Jason Miller, who played Father Karras, had a near-fatal motorcycle accident.
It could be super coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like things like this happen just all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just, I don't want to say like the way that it happens, but unfortunate situations where, you know, people might pass or whatever. But it is just odd. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard not to be like, yo, maybe had you not been in that movie, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe had you just not been in that movie, you might not have had these issues in your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's hard not to do
The 1968 film Rosemary's Baby
Diesel
follows
Phil?
a failing actor who agrees to give up his wife's womb to Satan so he could have a taste of fame. It was an instant hit, but the satanic overtones of the film have led people to believe the film had been cursed, and a number of the cast and crew had suffered horrible fates because of it. To start, the composer for the soundtrack of the movie, Krzysztof Komeda, died in 1969 after falling off a rocky slope at a party. He had entered a coma for 4 months until passing away. This is very similar to the death of the character Hutch in Rosemary's Baby. But if anybody were to have been hit the hardest by the alleged curse, it would have to be the film's director, Roman Polanski. Initially, he wanted to include his wife Sharon Tate in the film as Rosemary, but was overruled by the producer Robert Evans, who fought to cast Mia Farrow. Sharon was instead cast as an unnamed background character in a single party scene. A year after the film was released, Sharon and some of her friends were staying in a rented house in Los Angeles when Tex Watson and some girls from the Manson family broke in. The Manson family was a gang or a cult led by Charles Manson that was active in California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Tex Watson and the girls killed Sharon and all of her friends, inflicting more than 100 piercing wounds total among the 4 victims. Sharon Tate was 8 months pregnant when it happened. The alleged curse of the movie doesn't stop there, though. The Dakota is a famous building in New York, which served as the exterior for the apartments in Rosemary's Baby. But little did a lot of people know that it was the site of John Lennon's murder. The Dakota's Gothic style was a perfect choice for the movie, as it's exactly what you'd expect the home of witches to look like. The producer Robert Evans claimed that the whole time he felt uncomfortable in and near the building while on set. After the film was released, one of the producers, William Castle, was hit with kidney stones, and he claimed that during surgery, he began to hallucinate scenes from the film and even shouted, "Rosemary, for God's sake, drop that knife." He later admitted in his autobiography that he was overall very frightened.
But like that could be
Baby.
My bad. That could be explained though just by the simple fact, like you being a director, you know how many times he probably seen that, like all the scenes and all the scenes that weren't released, and you know what I mean? How many times he read the fucking script and shit, and I'm just saying, like that. I just feel like, yeah, like bro, you were hallucinating and you was, you know what I mean? he wasn't all there. So of course your ass was sitting there having memories of a movie that you just fucking made and released, and you know what I mean? Like you just finished editing and all the bullshit like that comes with that. So yeah, that one I'm not shocked. Like honestly, that one's not as shocking as the rest of that shit, you know, or as ironic as the rest of that shit. That one was just kind of like, well, duh. Like, what'd you think? What'd you think was gonna happen? Your ass start hallucinating after you just finished making that scary ass movie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those movies were scary when I was a kid, but you know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's see, who else do we got? I want to say this Mind Junkie. I don't think we've seen this Mind Junkie right here. Have we seen this one? Did we watch this one on the last live?
Subscribe to help support the channel.
I don't think we did.
In the
We'll
road.
just exit out of here.
The first ghost video in today's episode of Scary Ghost Videos is a video that's been recently circulating on Facebook. The video was taken on a car's dash cam and shows something rather difficult to explain.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh shit! What the? Where the fuck did that car just come
A
from?
lorry collides with another vehicle and hopefully
Oh, and there's a
occupants were
person
okay.
standing on the
But
road.
if you didn't catch it, moments
Look,
after the
look.
impact, we can see a mysterious
Boom, there's
figure
a
standing
person.
motionless in the middle of the road. But where did it come from?
Right.
Facebook users have been left divided on this video, with many claiming it to be a quote, ghost. But what do you think this mysterious figure could be?
I don't
Is it
know.
a ghost caught on
Maybe
camera?
that's what caused
You
the
tell me.
crash.
The apparition. This next ghost video comes from the popular YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Kent Burrows, the man behind the channel,
Oh, this
explains
dude's
that
house
he
is
believes that his
fucking
house
haunted.
is haunted and has uploaded
His house
numerous
is
scary
crazy.
ghost videos to his Ghosts of Carmel, Maine YouTube channel, many of which
His
are
videos are
quite
just too
compelling.
fucking-
This particular video was uploaded on the 9th of August this year and is titled Amazing Ghost Encounters Beyond the Grave. And Kent claims that the following video you're about to see is 100% real. Kent sets up his equipment, including an SLS camera, and this is what he caught on camera.
I kept hearing loud movement sounds in the garage. At the same time, I'm feeling that strange sensation on my skin, as if some magnetic force is pulling on me. This is the same feeling I got a few days prior in the basement. When the laser lights from the laser grid hits my eyes from the peripheral side, I see strange anomalies standing right in front of me. It's as if the light is causing a reflection of an apparition. My eyes didn't feel right. I thought maybe I was seeing things. I even go as far as rubbing my eyes. I walk up to the SOS cam to see if any anomalies are being captured. A spirit also gives me a warning.
Why are you still bringing up the basement?
Bruh, I don't know why this dude still lives in this house. Like, I can't even have sympathy for this dude, bro. Like, his house is definitely haunted. He's at this point, like, I can't even be like, oh man, he's just a sad old guy with, you know, just his house. Like, no, bro. Move the fuck out. Burn that shit down, collect the insurance money, and move. Or sell it and give it to some other poor motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what everyone else seems to do. You know, maybe just throw a little disclaimer on there or something and move the fuck out. He just chooses to sit here and play games with demons and shit. He want to sit here and be the demon's friends. Like, why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I could care less. Move out, bruh. Leave. They telling you, get the fuck out.
While the laser light from the SOS cam hits my eyes, once again I see something strange in the garage looking back at me. The camera also captures what I saw. Is Rachel still with me here?
Bruh. You better leave. These demons are trying to possess you and shit, bro. And you over here making it easier and easier every time you try to communicate.
I know without a doubt, based on what I saw and felt in real time, this is an apparition standing in the garage. This is not pareidolia. When the spirit said get out, I don't believe this is something to be messed with. This incident raises a lot of questions about seeing apparitions or strange anomalies from the peripheral vision. Is it possible under the right conditions, when certain lights reflect off the lens of the human eye, does this reveal apparitions or other anomalies in the peripheral vision? On many occasions, the peripheral vision of the camera lens will capture strong images most people write off as pareidolia. What I saw in the garage is exactly what the camera captured. I'll be conducting more research into this.
What looks like a ghostly apparition with dark hair is caught on Kent's camera. Kent's viewers were astonished by this capture, with many claiming it to be the spirit of a woman. But what do you think? Is this a spirit as Kent's viewers claim? You tell me. The Trickster. This next creepy ghost video comes from the ghost hunting channel, Hunting the Unknown. Alex claims that he and his fellow paranormal investigator Tony caught a quote, spirit on camera while conducting a paranormal investigation at the ruins of the ancient Knowlton Church. Knowlton Church dates back to almost 1,000 years ago and is said to be incredibly haunted. One of the most talked about sightings is that of ghost children who apparently play tricks on people. For the first part of the video, Alex and Tony explore the old ruins where they attempt to communicate with any spirits in the area. However, at around the 20-minute mark, they capture something rather creepy on camera.
Looks creepy, bro. At least they're not.
So witches, there any shadows?
Oh, bro, you out here on crutches doing this shit?
My hand, please.
Oh, you a jackass. You can't even run if they try. They gonna get you easy pickings. That's why he brought your ass.
You see that?
No, what?
Got that on camera. I got that on camera.
That's
It's
why
went
he
orange.
brought your dumb ass, bro. You
Swear
had
to
to
God,
run.
mate.
Say that
You the
again,
one
please.
who's
That
gonna-
was
they gonna
you.
get first.
So I can see it. Wow.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere, guys, and the thing's flashing like mad.
You flash it to red so we know it's you.
Wow.
Wow. Guys, my EMF's in my pocket and it's going off. Oh, the ball's going off, the ball's going off! The ball's going off!
What's good? Yes, thank you. Communicating with us.
Mate, oh, I'm getting goose. This has got f***ing crazy in my pocket. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Man, I'm got covered in goosebumps, mate.
Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Who are we communicating with? Well, it's gone off again, man.
There we go.
Wow.
What up,
Viewers
Justin?
at home, you can't say that we're trying to manipulate that ball there because it's on stones, it's on concrete. There's no way we can do anything to that. Can you do that again for me, please? I'm walking over to you. Where is it? I can't even see it, mate. I'll put this down next to it if this goes off as well. There you go. There's two ways you can communicate with us. If you're a boy, if you're a child, can you do both of them at the same time, please? Imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Should we do an EVP?
Thank you for showing us, eh?
Oh!
Shit, man. Can you touch the device next to it, please? Use all your energy. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
It sounds like it's beyond you.
Oh, no, mate. What's that?
Is that it tonight,
Did you hear that though, yeah? Behind me?
Yeah. Who was that? Did you do it again?
Mate, I thought I grabbed behind me, man. I don't know if that camera... Oh,
What?
oh man, what the we just caught?
What?
What the is that?
What did you catch?
Oh, no way. Literally just there, mate.
Do it again. It's there. Whatever it is, it's there, bro. Mate. The fog, lad, fog. It's all gone, look. Where's all the fog gone?
Get on your camera.
Look. Did you hear that?
Oh, we need to be quiet, man. Much we just caught. That looked like a kid.
Look, it's got all foggy again, look. And now it's gone clear.
Shit, man. What we just caught on camera. Guys, I'm shaking up now, but on this thermal camera, I'm not sure if you can see that. It says on shoot images.
Mate, that's a person.
Look, it's like a kid. Runs off. Over there, behind that.
Bruh. I was wondering, like, come on, show us what you caught. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
like here.
Over in the corner.
It runs off here, and it goes like that, into here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? I can't believe it, man. Shall I see it again? It literally saves to your phone. Look.
I see the legs.
Look, it comes right close to it.
Yeah, look at the legs.
Right after the sound, a child's voice can be heard. Then, as Alex is filming on a thermal imaging app on his phone, he spots something which startles him. A childlike figure is caught on Alex's thermal camera running away before it somehow disappears through a wall. But is this a ghost caught on camera as Alex and Tony claim? You tell me. The Shadow.
No, you could. They had apps to do that. I guess they got apps for fucking everything.
This next ghost video comes from the Ghost Hunting and Paranormal Investigation channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. In the video, the ghost hunters visit the now abandoned Petworth Chapel, located in West Sussex, England. For the first part of the video, the team conduct a paranormal investigation inside the old chapel, and each take it in turns to contact any spirits that may be lurking close by. They hear voices, knocks, and other strange sounds, and one of the members, Phil, is pulled by something they can't see. However, at around 28 minutes into the video, they decide to take photos of the team inside the chapel using a full spectrum camera and catch someone or something else in the photographs.
We now decide to take some full spectrum pictures to capture any anomalies. Come and stand in the doorway so I can take your picture, please. Okay, Phil, if you point your camera down to the floor, let's take a picture of that.
What up, Mason? Shout out to Vito. Vito V just sent me $1 on CashApp. Appreciate you. It's Mr. Pay It Forward. Appreciate you, brother. Ooh, looks like something's next to him on the floor, and it's all blurry.
That was strange. That one was all blurred. Point your camera to the floor, Phil. A bit further. Don't move, Phil. Something's not right.
Whoa, and then all of a sudden, look, you can't even see the flash of the camera on the floor no more.
The 4 photographs taken with the full spectrum camera reveal a dark shadow figure next to Phil. The first one is completely normal, but the second picture goes out of focus, and to Phil's right, there is a dark shape that resembles a figure coming up from the floor. In the third picture, the figure is now standing next to Phil.
I better get out. I better leave.
And finally, in the fourth picture, it has completely vanished.
As Jeff is taking photos of Phil with their full spectrum camera, the second of the 4 photos is strangely blurred. However, on further inspection, something dark can be seen, which Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigation says is coming up from the floor. Then Jeff snaps a third picture, and we can see the same dark shadowy figure standing right beside Phil, but Phil is completely unaware of it. Then, in the fourth picture, the shadowy figure is no longer visible. Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations claims that these photos are 100% real, and their viewers believe it too. But what do you think? Did Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations capture something paranormal on camera at this old abandoned chapel? You tell me.
Like it.
The Spirit. This next ghost video comes from the YouTube channel Analog Heaven. The video was uploaded back in July 2012 and is apparently proof of the supernatural. The uploader claims that the following video was sent to them by a person who had been hearing their piano playing mysteriously all by itself. The unknown person decided to set up a camera pointing at their piano to try and get to the bottom of this strange occurrence, and this is what they caught.
Oh shit, the ghost wants to play the fucking piano. That shit gotta go. Fuck that. Break that shit and throw it away. It gotta go.
The piano lifts open and starts to play somehow, all on its own. And if you look closely, what looks like an apparition can be seen on camera, as if it's playing the piano. Now, I have no idea if this video is real, but the uploader and their viewers seem to believe it is. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera as the uploader and their viewers claim? You tell me. Who is that?
Fuck that.
This next ghost video has been shared before. However, I haven't seen it featured anywhere recently. The video clip was filmed back in 2016 by a Brazilian news station who were recording the scene of a car crash on the BR-262 highway in Brazil. According to the news station, a lorry turned over and crushed a small car. The occupants of the small car didn't survive. The news station covered the scene of the accident, but while filming the wrecked vehicles, they captured this on camera.
Oh, we seen this one with that little face in the back. I do remember this one.
Captured on camera by a news station, a mysterious pale face can be seen through the front windshield. But who is it? After conducting a thorough inspection of the vehicle, emergency crews found no survivors inside the vehicle, and news crews were only allowed to film some time after the emergency services had finished their inspection. So could this be the spirit of one of the occupants who sadly passed away from the collision? You tell me.
Definitely could have been.
Haunted. This next ghost video was captured back in 1989 by an independent videographer and paranormal investigator, Daniel Hobbit. The video is, quote, real ghost footage filmed inside a couple's haunted house. It's not the best quality, but I have done my best to enhance it for you. The story behind this capture was that the family were experiencing terrifying paranormal activity inside their home. Objects were thrown on their own, doors would slam shut by themselves, and the sounds of crying and voices could be heard coming from one of the upstairs rooms regularly. The couple refused to ever go in this particular room, but after hearing their story...
You got a whole ass room you won't go into? Bruh, sell the fucking house. Like, no, there is no fucking way that I'm about to be terrified to go into an area of my house, bro. I'm not doing it. If I'm scared to go into any part of my house, I'm not gonna live there.
Videographer Daniel Hobbit becomes interested and decides to film inside the room that the family didn't dare to enter, and this is what he caught on camera.
November 1989. This mysterious black apparition was captured by videographer Daniel Hobbit.
You can't explain it, but you just know it's real.
Hobbit has spent many years trying to capture compelling evidence that ghosts are real. He shot this eerie video in the home of a very frightened couple, convinced they were living with a disturbed spirit or entity.
They were experiencing strange occurrences in their house. In particular, this one guest bedroom upstairs. Doors closing and pictures being thrown off the wall, and crying and voices coming from this particular room upstairs.
Despite the family's refusal to ever enter the room again, Hobbit braced himself and went in alone with his video camera. Once inside, Hobbit said he felt that some force was directing him to an antique picture on the wall. The picture was a present from the husband's dead mother.
I was not alone. A black, transparent, shadowy mass of some sorts, of someone or something standing by the bed. I remember the look on the husband's face. He stands up and he's pointing at the television, shaking his head, going, "My God," he says, "that's exactly what I saw."
Hobbit even caught the apparition reflected in a mirror. This shot persuades many top researchers that we are witnessing a real ghost on tape.
There was a scene where Mr. Hobbit panned the camera to the right and caught a reflection of the image in the mirror in the room. It was an artifact. It's not going to be reflecting in the mirror in the same angle as it would be as if it was actually there. So that rules out an artifact immediately. So then what is it? Is it unknown?
Tellingly, the frightened family who lived in this home moved out and never came back. And the man who shot this video not only believes he captured a ghost on tape, but that it also should be a textbook example for proof of the afterlife.
The researchers in this field has devoted the last 20 years of their life had never encountered anything like this before. It's very rare to see what they had termed as a black articulating mass. After it was analyzed, dissected, I guess what I concluded was that it was truly an important piece of video. That perhaps I was meant to have captured it for some reason or another, not knowing
you just happen to be right place, right time, plan. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and make this any more than what it is.
The Sixth Sense is a great example of the success of that movie. I think there's a curiosity that has sustained itself over the years when it comes to the supernatural, when it comes to the belief in ghosts. There are those who actually do believe but won't admit it. I think maybe in a small way, I'm hoping that maybe I've contributed.
Caught on camera inside the couple's haunted house by paranormal investigator Daniel Hobbit, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen quickly taking form in the corner of the room. But what makes this capture even more bizarre is that the shadowy figure can be seen clearly in the reflection of a mirror. But what do you think? Is this black mass something paranormal? You tell me. Something's there. The following creepy video comes from TikTok, uploaded by the user RosieB2326. Rosie claims to have caught, quote, paranormal activity on an indoor security camera, and after watching the video, that could likely be the case.
We saw this one on the last video. Yeah, we won't even play that one. We just watched that one this live, so we'll move on.
In the window.
We saw it in the last compilation we just watched.
The next creepy clip was uploaded to TikTok by security guard Mafia300C. Mafia300C claims to have caught something paranormal peeking out of a window of an office building he was patrolling.
Can you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm looking.
The lights were.
And I can't see, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now.
Oh.
It just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
Something can be seen in the 4th floor window before it quickly disappears out of sight. Mafia300C claims that this video
you know how
he
fucking
captured
terrifying
is
that would have been to be the guy inside the damn building or whatever, and to have heard something like in real time, and then to hear over the radio this motherfucker say, it just moved. Like, bro, I would have fell down, pissed on myself, and just laid there. Like, nope, not today, Jesus. Not today. I don't want to come home today. Not today. Like, no. Fuck that,
TikTok
bro.
viewers have been left scratching their heads from this
bullshit.
clip. But what do you think this could be? Is it something paranormal? You tell me.
There's no fucking way.
The figures. The final ghost video in this week's episode of Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos has been shared before. However, I haven't seen it featured on any other channels for a couple of years now. The video you're about to see comes from the Italian paranormal investigation channel PIT, where they explore an old underground bunker beneath a forest miles out in the middle of nowhere. Apparently, local people claim to have heard gunshots and say the bunker is haunted by soldiers who passed away inside the bunker during World War II. At around the 15-minute mark, the team use a spirit box device and ask a bunch of questions, where they get a lot of strange responses. However, during their spirit box session, they hear strange sounds coming from somewhere in the darkness. One of the team, Simone, snaps a picture and captures something lurking in the shadows.
E qui ma tutto non capisci da dove arriva, non mi bravo, è quello che stavo per dirti. Raga, che cos'è quello, raga? C'è qualcuno. C'è qualcuno, guarda. Guarda lì, che c'è un'ombra. In mezzo al corridoio.
La vedi?
In mezzo al corridoio.
Ho sentito qualcosa, ragazzi. Io ho sentito qualcosa.
Captured Captured mid-movement, a dark shadowy figure can be seen wandering at the end of one of the tunnels. The paranormal investigators all become spooked by this dark figure lurking in the darkness near them, but Paolo isn't too concerned. He decides to split up from the group and venture off alone through the tunnels, and what he sees sends shivers down his spine.
I wouldn't have did that. See, he's an idiot.
E avevamo sentito quei passi correre prima, cioè...
Sì.
Non è che stavano scappando da noi, stavano scherzando.
Ehi? Chi c'è?
Oh shit. Why would you run towards it? He is panicking right now.
As Paolo is exploring one of the dark tunnels alone, he senses something in front of him. Then, when he pans the camera down the tunnel, another dark, shadowy figure can be seen walking at the end of the tunnel. Paolo sees it and quickly runs after it. But when he gets to where the figure was just seen, the figure is mysteriously vanished. And do you know what makes this catch even creepier? Is that where the figure walked to is completely blocked off by rubble. So what do you think? Did PIT capture paranormal activity inside this old World War II bunker? You tell me. Thanks so much for watching. I've noticed a large number...
That is the dumbest shit ever. Bruh, we cannot be friends if you running towards apparitions and shit that you see in these dark fucking corridors and shit. Like, we can't be friends. I'm not cool with people like that. You know what I'm saying? If you do that type of shit, you can't hang out with me, okay? Cause I'm gonna leave your ass there. I wasn't gonna know what happened because I wasn't gonna be there when you came running out. I wasn't gonna hear you screaming and all that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I did hear you screaming, I was running the other way. I'm not coming to check on you or nothing. You know what I'm saying? No, bruh. Sorry. Not in those circumstances. That's a eat or be eaten situation. I'm not with those odds. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get eaten in this bitch. Not me. Shit. Yeah, no. Fuck that. Not doing it. Not doing it. You got me fucked up. All right, yeah, we do a slap hand. We do this one right here. And then I want to do that Horrible Fates. And then I think that's going to be the last one, the Horrible Fates after this one.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Our first video of the day's been going viral this past week on social media, but its true origins are a mystery. The clip follows a group of people who appear to be on a cruise ship, with the man holding the camera recording something in the water directly below. Take a look. There appears to be something very large in the water. At first, it looks like huge rocks.
Bro, that's the fucking Kraken.
But then it looks like something's thrashing about in the water at the rear of the ship.
No, they're going towards.
Some commenters said it reminded them of Godzilla rising up out of the ocean.
Right.
However, others said it was nothing more than a rocky outcrop out in the water. However, if it is just rocks, why would a cruise liner set a course dangerously close to such a huge rock formation?
Right.
So what do you think this could be? I'd love to hear your theories in the comments down below.
That shit is wild as hell.
This next entry was submitted by a user named BRRRTMN on a website called Item Fix and starts off fairly normal, showing a man grabbing a bunch of food for something that he's just seconds away from feeding. Take a look at what happens next.
I mean,
a freaky amount of eels begin feasting on the miscellaneous brown block of food.
Just a bunch of ground up, probably like fish and shit.
A few moments later, the man drops off even more food into the water hole, which just causes the eels to go even more haywire.
Ugh.
Just imagine what would happen if you accidentally fell into that weird watery hole. It's the stuff of nightmares.
I didn't even think about that. What up,
So
Mook?
next time you're near some water, do yourself a favour and be extra careful because you never know.
Like,
you may be a delicious meal for an army of eels.
Oh, and they just their bites are so tiny too, so it would just be terrible, bro. You'd be alive like majority of the time. Ugh, imagine when they got inside of you.
This photo was brought to our attention by a viewer named Bert FCKFB and was taken by NASA. Usually their photographs don't show anything too mysterious other than space itself, but this one is certainly an exception. The photo was taken by the Mars rover exploring the surface of the red planet. It may look relatively normal at first glance, however in the background there appears to be an unknown flying object. It's a little black speck just hovering in the air.
They did catch a little UFO. If that is Mars, that is
Of course,
interesting.
many people who have seen this photo and noticed the strange black object believe that this could be legitimate photographic evidence that UFOs, and more importantly, aliens exist.
Duh. We've been established.
Now, of course,
that
NASA
shit.
will never confirm
Come on, bro.
this,
Tell
but a
us
photo
something we
this
don't know.
mysterious is sure to set the internet ablaze with different theories. So what do you think? Is this
Aliens?
photographic evidence that aliens do exist? Or is there another way to
we've been
explain the
knowing that
strange
shit.
hovering object? The answer may never truly be unveiled. This entry comes to us from a woman named Brandy Lynn, who has taken a photograph that has caused her and her family some distress and confusion. In this first photo, you can see Brandy's father. In the background, you can see a picture frame with a strange white face on it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Now, here's where things
Looks
start
like a
to get a little
character of him.
strange. The family insists that the face in the frame shouldn't be there. Here's a statement from Brandy explaining the situation. This photo was taken July 17th, 2014. The other day I was scrolling through my photos
It
of my
looks like a
father,
character of
and
the
being that
dad.
he's passed away, I came across this one, and immediately,
What up,
all of a
Carrie?
sudden, all the hairs stood up on my body. We've had that mirror that's on the wall behind my father for many years. So when I seen that creepy black and white face, knowing that the mirror's only supposed to have a floral decoration around the edges, I was completely freaked out. For clarification, Brandy added 2 additional photos to prove that there is no face in the frame. Rather, it's just a mirror with a floral border. This one is taken at an angle, showing Brandy's father sitting on the couch. Here you can see that the frame is indeed a mirror with a floral decoration. Then this final image shows Brandy and a friend posing for the camera. Here you can see more clearly that the mirror has no white face in it.
Damn, sure doesn't.
Brandy continues, saying, I have absolutely no answer to what this is. My father passed away August 13th, 2017, and this photo was taken July 17th, 2014. And if you really look at the features of the face in the mirror and my dad's features, it
Yeah, it
almost
looks
looks
like
like
him.
it could be a relative of my father's. But I've never met my grandfather, and I just discovered the face in the photo a couple of weeks ago when I was scrolling through the photos of my father. And being that he's already passed, I couldn't show it to him and ask him if it looks like a relative. So, how
Damn,
is it that the
that's
first
crazy.
photo shows a strange white face and the others don't? To this day, Brandy has no concrete answer as to what this is, but she does have her theories, as she said. So what do you think this is? Do you really think it could be a distant relative making contact from beyond the grave? Or is there another way to explain it? Let me know your theories on this one down below.
I don't know. It could be. Shit, that shit's wild. I mean, it looks like her dad, bro, with a longer beard, like a little character, like photo. You know what I'm saying? Get at the carnivals and the fairs and shit.
Jesse Bradshaw, aka the True Bat Dad 34 on TikTok, posted a video to his account showing him saying that he just got out of the shower and finished getting dressed for work when the door in the bathroom allegedly opened all by itself.
Sitting here getting ready for work. Got out of the shower after the door opened on its own.
It's obvious that, although it's been a few minutes since Jesse allegedly saw the door open by itself, he's still quite freaked out by what's just happened.
Why are you still there?
He then takes his phone camera with him
You
as
had
he wanders
time.
around the...
Fuck out of here, bro. The motherfucker, see, that's that cap shit. You had time to pull your phone out and go into the bathroom and look in the mirror and be like, just getting ready for work, and got out the shower, and then let's just drop this little bomb in there. Oh yeah, and the door just opened up by itself. You know, let me go ahead and check and make sure my tuck job is right. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
house, trying to see if perhaps he can find the cause of whatever it was that opened the door. That's when suddenly this happens.
Oh, the shower turned on.
He walks into the kitchen and sees the tap running all by itself.
Oh, hell no.
He also notices that several of the cabinet doors have been left open. Then, just as he walks away, more activity is captured. Watch. The tap has turned itself back on just seconds later.
Yeah, nope. That's right. Yeah, gotta go. Leave.
Most viewers were freaked out by this footage.
Leave.
Some commented saying that
Fuck
they were
that.
genuinely worried for the TikToker's safety, saying that he should have a priest bless the house
makes me
immediately,
itch.
or at the very least burn
Shit
some
makes me
sage to
itch.
cleanse the energy of the home.
Fuck that. Get
Others
the fuck
jokingly
out.
said he should ask the spirit to chip in for the water bill. So what's going on here then? Are we just seeing some faulty taps,
Fuck the
or
water
are we
bill. They can
witnessing
pay some
some
rent in this
genuine
bitch
haunting
since you wanna
activity here?
fucking act like you
Let me know
live
your
in this hole.
theories down below.
Shit, nigga. Pay some rent. Inflation's a bitch these days.
Oh my God.
That's what y'all need to start demanding. Some of these ghosts will probably move out quick. You start demanding rent in
The
this
following
bitch.
clip comes to us from News Flare and showcases some genuinely bizarre and suspicious-looking snakes.
Oh, they're mating. Are they mating?
Throughout the course of the 2.5-minute video, we can see a pair of snakes behaving rather strangely.
They're mating. You caught some rare footage of some mating snakes or some shit. What is this?
Several times in the video, it seems as though they're trying to bite something in front of them in mid-air. They writhe about, twisting and sliding, but always
Yeah, see, they're
reaching up
mating.
into
That's
the air.
a mating situation.
Some viewers have noted that it
Kids
might be
is
some
like
kind of
so tight, I'm
mating
about to move
ritual
one
or
in, right?
courting behaviour. Whatever is going on here, it's certainly weird to see snakes behaving so strangely for such a long period of time.
Not if they're mating.
Have you ever seen them do this before? Love to know in the
They're
comments
mating.
down below.
They ain't even fighting. That's a mating situation. They're all intertwined and shit. The male one is sitting there, got his little thing up and her little thing. You know what I'm saying? And they doing the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Cats
That's
are
a whole
lovable
thing
little
right there.
scamps, but they're always getting up to some mischief or doing something genuinely odd that's hard to explain.
Cats are demons,
In fact,
bro.
some paranormal experts believe that animals
are
have a heightened
demons.
sense for the paranormal and that it's possible that they can see
Right,
things
Kerry.
we
These
humans
facts.
just can't.
That's big facts. He
In
ain't
this
never-
curious clip uploaded to Imager by user Susanza Terra, we can see a cat up to something odd.
Demon cat.
The cat can be seen perched on top of a nightstand, clawing away at something in the air.
That's a demon. With 4
What
legs.
exactly it is, we don't know. The cat does this same thing for about 30 seconds before the video eventually ends, leaving the owner and us viewers confused, left to wonder whether the cat could see something we couldn't.
Probably.
The OP
'Cause it's a
suggests with the
demon.
title of the post that their cat is seeing
Cats
a
are
ghost,
demons. I don't
and a
give a
lot of
fuck what
commenters
nobody
seem
says,
to
bro.
agree, sparking a robust
Those are little
discussion about whether
furry
animals
demons.
can sense the supernatural or not.
I'll have a raccoon
So
as
where
a
do
pet
you sit
before I
on
have a
this?
cat.
Do you think our
Bet
pets
you.
can see things we can't? Share your opinions with one another down below.
I'll get me a goddamn lion before I have a goddamn actual little fucking cat. I promise you. I'm telling you, I'm not even doing it. I don't even do it. I won't even do it. Them cats is wild. Nope.
Before we take a look at some wild footage taken at a Kiss cover band concert, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all.
If you're new here, just like Slap Ham is doing and telling you right now, it helps us out tremendously. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that bell notification. It's free 99. It's free 99, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuses just to hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, show a little bit of support. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. And then if you're feeling real spunky, you could check out that join button and, you know, become a member and whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying? In the time being, just subscribe.
And all notifications.
Please.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our strange and mysterious videos. The following video was posted to the WTF subreddit by username Cyanides of March. It shows a Kiss cover band playing a tribute show. The crowd seems to be having a blast and are entertained by the performance.
Kiss
But
is
the energy
a
in the
weird
audience
band to
quickly
begin with.
turns when something wild happens. Take a look.
They're even weird. They're just a crazy band, bro. Their performances are wild.
All of a sudden,
Holy
the
shit, he's on
guitarist's hair
fire.
catches fire. Amazingly, he keeps the
He don't even
performance
break
going
character,
despite
though.
recognizing that his hair is indeed on fire. A few seconds go by before crew members rush to his aid to put out the fire.
Bro, he doesn't even break character,
Astoundingly,
though.
the man never once stops the performance, which harkens back to the age-old phrase, "the show must go on," which this singer took way too literally.
Bruh, you gotta just commend him. Holy shit. Give this man a round of fucking applause. What the fuck was that?
Now, if you want more mysterious video clips like the one...
That is the craziest shit ever, bro. All right, we just gonna go ahead and end it on that one right there. I gotta go ahead and go attend to some things, go be a dad and shit. So, yeah, I love y'all. Appreciate you guys and everything that you guys do and do for me and for this channel and for the future and the greatness of the things that we're going to achieve here soon. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, I love y'all. If you want to catch us live again, we go live on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are our main live days. If we ever miss one of those days, it's usually not planned and we will always make it up. So you always get 3 lives a week. Otherwise, we do upload pretty much every day, at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a day. You dig what I'm saying? We just be uploading, you know. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Like I said, it's free 99 to please. So please help your boy hit 100K one day. We trying to hit 100K one day. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a good goddamn hump day. Go hump something. And I'll catch y'all on Friday. No, I'll catch you tomorrow with some uploads. But we'll go live again on Friday. I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Oh shit, I started recording some shit. I don't even know what I just did. Oh, now I'm recording some shit. Oh shit. There we go.